Alright, so this is going to be one of those single game episodes. When I sold off my NES collection, I knew that there was games I was going to want to go back for, the games I enjoyed playing, and get those games in mint condition and complete in box. That was actually my plan when I sold the collection, is just to get the games I really enjoyed playing and get them in pristine condition. And the game we're checking out today, I actually paid quite a bit more for than what you can find a complete in box copy for, just because I was only getting those games in that condition. I wanted to get like Little Samson, Flintstones of course, Panic Restaurant, the Mario games, just all those games that I really enjoyed playing. All the games that I grew up with complete in box as well. And also this game right here. So let's check it out. And the game we'll be checking out today is Tiny Toon Adventures. Tiny Toon Adventures was developed and published by Konami and released for the NES in 1991. Tiny Toon Adventures is a platforming game. Starting off the game, you play as Buster Bunny. You also pick from one of 3 helpers: Plucky Duck, Dizzy Devil, or Furball. Each character has their own abilities. Buster jumps the highest, Plucky can swim the best, and he can stay in the air the longest by flapping his wings. Dizzy Devil has a spin attack, and Furball can scale walls. The objective of the game is to rescue Babs Bunny, whom was kidnapped by a spoiled rich kid named Montana Max. To rescue her, you'll have to beat 6 short worlds, each with a few levels. You start off only being able to be hit 1 time. If you get hit, you have to start at the beginning of the level. You can find balloons in the level that give you one of 2 things: a happy heart, which allows you to be able to take a second hit, and if you already have one, you get an extra life. The other item is a Toon-Around. This is the only way to change characters in the game. By getting a Toon-Around, you turn into the helper that you chose at the beginning of the world. You have the option to change your helper at the beginning of each of the 6 worlds. You'll also find carrots in each level. When you collect 30 carrots, you can trade them into Hampton, which can be found hidden throughout the game. The first 4 worlds have a midway boss named Elmira. She loves animals and will try to chase you and hug you. If she catches you, you have to restart the level. After she chases you around for a bit, an exit door appears that you have to make it to without capture. The first 4 worlds also have a main boss. The bosses are pretty easy to defeat and they're not that memorable. One of the bosses reminds you of Donkey Kong though. The whole game is a clone of Super Mario Bros. 3 though, so why not? The 5th world is where things change up a bit. There isn't a midway boss or a final boss. You just rescue many Go-Go Dodos. Once you collect them all, you beat that world. The final level is where I learned the game has unlimited continues. It's not incredibly difficult once you learn the level, but learning the level takes time. For me, I've already beat this game once, but it was a long time ago, so I had to relearn the level. Especially the part where you ride an elevator shaft up that has cannons firing money bags at you from both sides. And you don't find a happy heart in this level until you reach the top of it. So you only have 1 chance to get it right. Once you get to the top of the elevator, you dodge a few more enemies, do a little more platforming, and you face Montana Max. This is the most fun boss fight in the game. You have spring-loaded punching gloves coming at you from both sides, and coins floating around that you must dodge or use to jump on Montana's head. Once you take out Montana Max, you rescue Babs Bunny, punish Montana Max, and beat the game. If you enjoy the gameplay of Super Mario Bros. 3, you'll enjoy the gameplay of Tiny Toon's Adventures. The controls and layout of both games feel the same, just with different characters. The music in the game is upbeat and happy Tiny Toons music that's catchy and gets stuck in your head. The levels have a variety of enemies, making the game not feel repetitive. The only real complaint I have with the game is that it's super short and the bosses aren't really exciting. The difficulty in the game is perfect. It's not too hard where it's impossible to beat, but it can also give you a challenge. Overall, Tiny Toons Adventures is a fun game, and it's not expensive to add to your collection. If you see Tiny Toons around for a cheap price and you don't have it, it's worth picking up. And Tiny Toons Adventures is game number 46 for the NES Complete in Box Quest. Let's get this game on the shelf. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe. I'll be collecting the entire NES library, complete in box, right here on this show. Also, make sure to leave a thumbs up for Tiny Toons Adventures. And Until next time, I'm Wayne, and thanks for watching.